Alright, well, I just got here. Unfortunately, when I came in, there's a huge fog layer that's just covering the spot that I intended on hunting originally. So I'm at my plan B spot, which is actually where I hunted opening morning this season. So we'll see. A lot of guys have been in here. I know they killed a couple bucks on the other side where I normally like to go, but I see guys all over this year, so I didn't bother. So this spot, sometimes it's good. It's kind of like an overflow once they get pressure. But all it takes is one dude to walk through there and they blow them out and they'll go to the thick oaks and you're never going to see them again. So let's see, I'm going to get changed out, head up the hill. Unfortunately, I grabbed from last weekend, or 2 weeks ago, my son's gear was with mine. So I went to grab the vest, the safety vest for today. And I just went to try it on. And it's definitely a little kid size. So that's going to be a little uncomfortable for the weekend. But we'll see. I'm gonna get up here, get changed out, head up the hill, and they should be moving hopefully by the time I get there. So see what steps out. Hopefully this fog stays back. Otherwise it's gonna be a rough go this weekend if the fog doesn't cooperate. All right, so we made it to the spot. Back out a little bit. This is kind of what I'm hunting here. I had a doe kind of bust me a little bit on the way up. He's right down underneath me, a couple hundred yards. She huffed at me once, but she ended up just kind of walking off. So I think we're all right. She's pretty far away from where I'm anticipating the deer to be stepping out if we have any luck tonight. I don't know how well you could see him in the frame, but he's in there somewhere. I think somewhere in the middle. I got a buck over there, but he's a little far for the Creedmoor right now. He's kind of right at my max range. I'm willing to shoot one with lead free out of this gun. He doesn't look great, but he's got a big body on him. But antlers aren't very impressive. So we'll see if he gets a little closer. If he gives me a good shot at a good yardage, I might take a crack at him because he's, like I said, he's got a good body on him. Is that another doe? Yeah, just a doe. So that buck, he went down in the bottom somewhere. I lost him. I haven't seen him since. I've seen two other deer go down low. And then I got a couple of does underneath me here at like 100 yards. So I'm still waiting to see if that buck shows himself again. I think if you see those oaks down at the bottom left of the frame, I think he went up on the backside of that ridge. So I'm gonna wait and see if maybe he hits that ridge and follows that spine down towards me. That'll give me about a 300-yard shot. When I last seen him, he was about 420, so I would have shot him, but he was in that tall brush and wasn't giving me a good shot angle, so I just left him alone. Still got almost an hour left, so we'll see what else steps out. So we're gonna hike out of here. Gonna call it a night. I don't know if you can see behind me, but the fog's pretty bad. So the spot I wanted to actually hunt this afternoon, I couldn't because of the fog, and it's looking like I'm not gonna be able to go to it in the morning either. So I'm gonna have to hunt this same zone. I'm just gonna go to the other side of it. There's a spot I've only hunted once. I shot a decent buck in it, so I'm gonna go still hunt that in the morning. But depending on what the fog does, I might come back for this buck tomorrow afternoon if I don't kill one in the morning. So he's a decent deer to shoot. He's just no trophy, that's for sure. So see what the morning has in store. I don't see anything else in here. Everything kind of worked up into the back of this bowl, so if I have to come back tomorrow evening, I'm probably going to see if I can find a spot to set up over there. I see one ridge that looks good. I just don't know how quietly I can get to it. So, see what the morning has in store. I had to make some pretty significant changes through my morning hunt plans because, as you can see, I got a lot of fog. So I'm about half hour behind schedule now, but it's starting to push up a little bit. I already saw like 6 deer just walking the short distance that I did, and I did see a nice buck in here early season, or before season I should say. So we'll see if we can get on him. He's a shooter, so see what happens. See if I can see this bull that he's in. The fog's kind of right there, so I don't know if I can quite see where he's at, but we're gonna give it a shot. I don't know what you can see here, but I got a doe and a couple of deer behind her. I can't tell what they are, but I had to change my morning plans. The fog did the opposite of what I expected. It was foggy, but just not in the spots I thought it would be foggy. So we rerouted. I've seen about a dozen deer, one spike. But I just set up. Now I'm about 30 to 45 minutes later than I wanted to be. But we'll see what comes out down here. It's a pretty nasty bull. Won't be easy getting one out, but I seen a nice buck in this area a week before rifle, so we'll see if he steps out for us. Whoa. Another little spike. Waiting for a good one. I've seen a bunch of deer, man, but they're just does, and now I've seen 2 spikes. So I'm not really seeing a whole lot coming to this bull. These are coming out of the other one. So I'm thinking I might pack up my gear and head, and there's another big bull behind me. It's actually bigger than the one I'm watching. I think that might be my better bet. I'm trying to decide if I want to go watch that big bull behind me or go check out this bedding area that I know this big buck uses. Hard to decide because I don't want to bump him, so I think I might just leave him alone. Go check out this other bull. Alright. Well, right in here where you're looking is where that buck came out last night. So I went through a long walk through a sea of brush to get over here. But I looped around through a low spot and hit the tree line behind me, so hopefully all of this in theory is undisturbed. I didn't bump any deer. None that I know of anyways. So if he comes out tonight, he'll be 300 or less if he does the same thing. So, and then I could see back up over there, which pretty much everything that's in the camera view right now, I couldn't see last night from where I was. All I could see was right here. So, see what happens tonight. I got about 2 hours before anything will probably start moving. Finally got some deer movement. I got that one doe right there. And then about the same time she stood up, about 200 yards to the right, I got another one that came trotting out of the tree line. They're hard to see in this brush, man. I got her in that one opening, but she walked through probably about 150 yards of that brush before I got to see her again. So, we'll see, I got about 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes until when I actually started to see a lot of deer movement yesterday. Well, I don't know if he's going to show himself. I've seen like literally every other deer that I've seen in here yesterday I've spotted except for the buck. I have about 38 minutes left of legal shoot time. So I'm going to sit here for just a couple more minutes, pack up my stuff, and I'm going to try crossing this patch back towards the other ridge line to get out of here. There's a chance he could have crossed behind me somehow if he was bedded higher up on the hill. But he didn't really have a reason to go over there, so it's not likely. But I got until 4 or 5 deer down there. Got one in those oaks. I got one bedded right here in front of me. Got one up the hill. Those are all the same group of deer I saw yesterday in all the same spots. The only one that hasn't shown himself is the buck that came out right there. So we'll give him a couple minutes and then we're gonna head out. 330 yards. He's standing. He's a good broadside shot right now. All right. Let me bring back the focus just a little bit. Ready? Hang on, give me a second. Whenever you're ready. Just hit him again. He's hit. He's hurt. Where is he? He's same spot. You hit him a little far back. It's still a long hit. Put it on his shoulder. You hit a little right. Smoked him, man. Smoked him. Should I hit him again? Just watch him. I don't think he's gonna go down. He's laying down. Yeah, he's done. Hit. I still see him. Yeah, no, he's dying. Yep, he's down. Timbered. Nice. Good shot, man. Nice. All right, well, we got shots fired. We scared one up in here this morning, so we came up, sat on this knob to see if we could cut him off. And we got lucky and another one stood up right in front of us, 332 yards, I think it was, 332. And we got him down, so we're gonna go get him now. We got a nasty creek crossing to get through and then uphill, but after that it should be fine. So get there, get some pictures of him. All right, here, got the buck up here. Now we're walking. I'm gonna see if there's any blood from the first shot. So far, I don't see. Oh, here we go. So this is about right because I hit him right in this area because he only went about 10. Here we got blood there. Nothing crazy on the ground leading up to him. See a couple of drops here and there, but now he's bleeding good. This might have been after the second round though, huh? And there he is. Nothing crazy, just decent little fork. Not a big buck, just a decent azone forky. Average azone forky. The one we saw this morning was definitely better. He's not big, just average. We'll take average. We got him, so we'll get him down the hill and then we're gonna work on him. 330-yard shot. I'll have to check the exits. The entrance, I don't really see much in the way of blood coming out of them. The exits must be decent because I saw a fair amount of. I got blood on me. Blood back there coming up the hill. So, yeah, probably, I don't know, maybe 15-inch. Yeah, he's about that. Yeah, 14 and a half, 15-inch forkhorn. All right.